Good morning, Liberty Kindergartners. Today is Tuesday. It's the 5th of May, and we are going to review some of our tricky words today. We will review some of the consonant blends that we've learned lately, and we will end the morning lesson with an activity on Nearpod. Okay, we are going to learn a new tricky word today. The tricky word that we're going to learn is the word was. Let's sound it out. Z. One more time. Z. And from what we hear, you would think the word would be spelled W-U-Z. Was. Let's look at it and sound it out. Was. But that is not how we write the word was. The word was is really spelled W-A-S. If I use the word was in a sentence, I could say, I was walking home from school, or I was going to read a book. So when we see the word W-A-S, it's not pronounced was, it's pronounced was, and that's why this is one of our tricky words, because it is pronounced differently than the way that it looks like it should be pronounced. We're going to read the word was in a couple sentences. So let's look at this first sentence that Miss Hales has written out for you. Let's read what we have. The dog was hot. Read that sentence with me. The dog was hot. And just notice that the word was is spelled W-A-S. How is it spelled? W-A-S. The dog was hot. Let's try another sentence. This one also starts with the word the, which is another one of our tricky words. The man was thin. Read it again. The man was thin. Here's our third sentence. Sam was sad. Read it with me. Sam was sad. Very good. And our last sentence for today with the word was in it is this one right here. Read it with me. The chimp was glad. There's a consonant blend right there. GL says glad. Read your sentence again. The chimp was glad. So now we're going to review the tricky words that we've learned, and what I'm going to ask you to do is to get your dry erase marker and your board, or if you don't have those, then get a pencil and a piece of paper. We're gonna spell the words, and then we're gonna play a little game to cross them off. Okay? Once you have your pencil and paper, the first word that I want you to write on your paper is the word the. The book was good. We're gonna spell it T-H-E. That's how we spell the word the. Make sure you have that on your paper. Okay, the next word that we're going to write is the word of. We know that we spell of O-F. Doesn't sound like O-F, but that's how we spell it. O-F. The word of. Okay, the next word that I want you to write on your paper is the word like I see a rainbow, or I see a fish. And we spell it with an A. I want you to write the word all. All. All is spelled A-L-L. All. Can I have all of your money? I want all of the candy. Okay, the next word that I would like for you to write is the word from. From. Do you remember how we spell from? F-R-O-M. From. Then I would like for you to write the word one. The number 1 is spelled O-N-E, 1. And the last word that I would like for you to write on your paper is the word was, the word that we just learned today. W-A-S, was. Okay, now let's review the words we have on the board. We have the, of, all, from, one, and was. Now this is what you're going to do. If you have your dry erase board, get yourself your eraser. If you don't have a dry erase board, you can use your pencil and just cross out the word as I say it. So I'm going to call out the word out of order, and you'll just need to find the word and erase it, or find the word and cross it out. Okay? I'll say the word and then I'll use that word in a sentence. Are you ready? Okay. The first word I want you to find is the word I see a truck. Erase it or cross it out. Did you erase the A? Okay, the next word that I would like for you to find is the word from. From. The children came home from school. From. Erase the word or cross it out. Did you find it? From. F-R-O-M. The next word I would like for you to find is the word all. We are all at home with our families. All. Can you find the word all? It's A-L-L, all. You should have 4 words left on your paper. I would like for you to erase or cross out the word the. The pizza will be here soon. The. You're going to cross out or erase T-H-E. Okay, the next word I would like for you to find is the word was. Was. She was on her way to the library. Was. Okay, we're going to cross out or erase W-A-S. That's how we spell was. The next word is one. One. I see one boy and one girl. One. You're going to cross out O-N-E. And the last word that we have on the board is the word of. Of. This word is in the phrase days of the week or months of the year. So cross out of. And your board should be clear. Now this is what I would like for you to do. We're going to work a little bit with our consonant blends, the one that says sw, 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 like switch and swap, and the one that says brr, brr, like bright and bring. Okay? You're going to write both of these on your dry erase board or on your paper. So you're going to write SW for sw. You can put a little line underneath it if you would like to. And you're going to write BR for Brr, brr. And this is what we're going to do. I'm going to say a word. It's either going to start with sw or brr. And you're going to draw a tally mark, which is just a little line that shows how many we've said. So if I say the word switch, switch, then you would put a mark under the SW because switch starts with sw, okay? If I say brought, brought, then you would put a little tally mark or a line under the BR because that one starts with brr, brought, okay? So you're just going to listen with your ears. I'm not going to show you the words, I'll say them. So you listen, and when you hear them, you're going to put a tally mark underneath the sound that you hear, okay? And then when we're finished, I'll count up how many words I said that start that way, and we'll count up and see how many tally marks you have, if you're correct or not, okay? All right, so the first word is brag, brag. Are you going to put a tally mark under here, the SW, or under the BR? Brag. Make your choice. The next word is swag, swag. Okay. The next word is swan, swan. And then I want you to mark the one for the word swap, swap. The next word is brick, brick. And then we have the word branch, branch. Which one are you going to mark for that? Let's do a few more. I have the word swat, swat. And then mark your tally mark for the word sweet, sweet. And the last one is going to be the word brush, brush. Where are you going to put a mark for that one? Okay, now Miss Hales will review it and we'll see how many you should have under the BR and how many you should have under the SW. So let's look at the SW first. Count up your marks and see how many you have. Write that number down on your paper. Okay, so you should have one for sweet, one for swat, one for swap, swan, swag. So under the SW, you should have had a total of 5 marks. Did you get that right? All right, now under the BR, you should have one for the word brush. You should have one for branch, one for brick, and one for brag. So you should have a total of 4 under the BR. How'd you do? Hopefully you got that right. We'll practice some more of them tomorrow. Okay, now what you're going to do is I want you to go on Nearpod and I'm going to show you what the activities are going to look like. So you're going to have 2 pages that look like this. What you need to do is read the phrase. So let's do this first one together. The phrase says 1 can of trash. So we read the phrase. Now you need to look at these pictures and decide which picture represents that phrase, 1 can of trash. Is it this one over here or this one over here? Okay, we can look at this one and see that this is just one can of trash. So we're going to circle the picture, and then you're going to write the phrase on the lines. So one can of trash. Now, if you prefer to type it when you're on Nearpod, you can use the text feature if you want to type it instead of writing it with your fingers. It's up to you. Then you'll do these two, and then there will be another page that has 3 sentences on there. You'll do it the same way. You'll read the sentence, you'll look at the pictures, you'll circle the one that represents that sentence or phrase, and then you'll write it on the line. Then you will see a page that looks like this, like what we used to get for homework. What I would like for you to do with these is read through the words, okay? If you want to, you can time yourself reading them and then read them again and see if you can read them even quicker, okay? But I just want you to read through, make sure that your CH says ch and your SH digraph says sh. Read those through and practice those words, okay? All right, have a nice afternoon, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow for more phonics learning. Bye.